But if you come to Paris for a storybook trip alone, you're seriously missing out. Give yourself the chance to fall in love with Parisian life for what it really is. The experience will be richer and more memorable than what any tour could provide. Paris isn't as picture-perfect as most travel guides would have you believe. Like all great cities, it's loud, busy, and a little bit gritty. In the past few years, it's also undergone a huge transformation. Once down-at-heel quartiers are now peppered with independent boutiques, specialty coffee shops, and secret speakeasies. A love affair with upscale fine dining has been replaced by one with cool yet casual bistros and new-wave wine bars. Modern art isn't confined to galleries, but is expressed through fashion, graffiti, and tattoos. The city's nightlife flourishes in clubs and at pop-up parties, while that freedom is curtailed in other European capitals in the face of regulation. And pioneering redevelopment projects are gradually pedestrianizing much of the city center, with a view to making Paris one of the world's greenest capitals. You won't find romance in the obvious places, but in the everyday, getting utterly lost in the back streets of Montmartre, hopping down an Art Deco entrance to the metro, finding a designer treasure at a flea market, deciphering a perplexing handwritten restaurant menu, or bagging a pair of rusty chairs to soak up the sun in the Jardin des Tuileries. The joy of visiting Paris isn't in seeing the big sights, but in discovering a little bit of Parisian life for yourself. Find your way around. Paris is a relatively small city, divided into 20 arrondissements that spiral out from the Seine River in a snail-like curl. At the center are two islands, Ile Saint-Louis and Ile de la Cité, where the city was first settled and Notre Dame Cathedral built. The most famous landmarks, and consequently the largest numbers of tourists, are found along the river, while many major museums and galleries lie along the stretch running from the Louvre toward the Champs-Élysées. North of the river, known as the right bank, is the city's heart and commercial center. Yet each neighborhood retains a distinct character, from historic spots like the Marais' boutique-filled lanes and the galleried passages that intersect the city's classical boulevards, to areas like Sentier that are being transformed by hip hotels and cocktail bars. You'll find the best views over the right bank's myriad quartiers from the Basilica of the Sacré-Cœur, which is the crowning glory of hilltop Montmartre. Beneath it, Pigalle and Soapy are shaking off their once seedy reputations and becoming some of the best spots for nightlife and dining. The left bank, south of the river, might have been bohemian in Hemingway's day, but is now smart and refined, and is generally known for being the most expensive part of Paris. Great art museums rub shoulders with high fashion in Saint-Germain, while the Jardin de Luxembourg remains the most genteel green space for a stroll. In the Latin Quarter, you can trace the city's revolutionary student history, or step back in time with a visit to the city's few remaining Roman ruins. Head farther south and you'll find yourself in a swath of peaceful residential districts, dotted by a couple of unusual sights. Paris's eastern arrondissements are the most exciting. The Canal Saint-Martin is the hub of the action, from where numerous restaurants, bars, and clubs spill east into the 10th and 11th arrondissements. This is definitely not tourist territory, and one of the most laid-back parts of the city. Visit there to search for the latest culinary superstars, and to wander through diverse neighborhoods like Belleville. All about arrondissements. Speak to a Parisian, and they won't tell you the name of their neighborhood, but the number of their arrondissement. The city is divided into 20 arrondissements, all of which are packed inside the périphérique, the city's ring road, within an area barely 6 miles across. Each has its own distinct identity and reputation. Snobbery abounds. Some claim the Shishi 8th is the only place to live. Others declare it boring and staid. The laid-back vibe of 11th makes it the most exciting district for many. Its critics find it grimy. Paying a premium to have a different number at the end of an address is commonplace, as is fiercely defending the merits of your chosen quartier. Stay for a while and you'll quickly form...